Hi, my name is Quinn, and I'm excited to share with you the thing that I've spent the last 4 years of my life creating. It all began when I dropped out of college and decided that I was going to be an entrepreneur in the music industry. Every day, I would compose a short musical idea and I would share it to the internet for all of you to use. I did this every day, multiple times a day, for 13 months before I had a great enough following to quit my job and go on an adventure. Now, since then, thanks to all of you, I've been privileged to travel the world. I've lived in big cities. I've lived in little communes in the jungle. I've spent months living in little quaint coastal villages learning how to surf. And throughout all of those years and all of those different places, one thing has remained constant. And that is, every day, I still wake up and write a musical idea for all of you to use, and then I share it to social media. Now, nearly 4 years later, there are 1,500 of these ideas, each one created on a fresh mind, on a new day, often in a new place. There are sleepy, happy melodies that I wrote before picking up my surfboard and heading off to the beach in Costa Rica. There are trendy, popular ideas that I wrote when I was stressed out living in the Hollywood Hills. There are 1,500 of these ideas, these snippets of my own life, recorded and preserved in the form of Midi files for you to use in your own projects, however you like. This is how the Midi Pack 1500 came to be. So, if you're still watching this video, I want to say thank you for your time. And if you decide to purchase this pack and go above and beyond in supporting me, I want to thank you 2 times over. And I'm sure you have many questions, so before you ask them, I'm going to try to answer some of them. The most common question: how many files are in this pack? And yes, you may have guessed it, there are 1,500 of them, and yes, that is a lot. Question number 2: how much does this pack cost? It costs $70. Now, you may be wondering, how can I afford to share with you a project that took me hundreds of hours over many years to make for just $70? And the answer is, fortunately, there are a lot of you guys, and a lot of you are very generous. So if you are one of those people, then I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very, very, very much. And if you're not one of those people with $70 to spare, that's okay too. I hope you still get a whole lot out of this project. Which brings us to our next question: are the files in this project, all 1,500 of them, free to use? And the answer is absolutely yes, in all the ways. They are copyright free, they're royalty free. You don't have to ask me permission to use any of them. You won't get met with any sort of copyright strikes or infringement or any legal business down the road. These are all free to use however you like. And no, you don't have to buy the pack to use them. There's no licensing business, nothing like that. So that brings us to our next question: can I see these files, maybe use these files, before I buy the pack? And the answer is yes, absolutely. You can see not only a few of these files, but every one of these files, because they were posted one by one, day by day, week by week, etc., on my Instagram, which I'll link right here. So if you care to take dozens of hours scrolling through thousands and thousands of posts on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you choose to go, you can see not just a few of these files, but every single one of them. And yes, you can take notes and copy them down and maybe learn some music theory. I really hope you use this in any way you can fathom. This is an ad, yes, for a product, but this is also a project that is for sharing, and I hope you get the most out of it. So if you have any further questions, you can always DM me on Instagram here or email me here. There's a lot going on in both of these places, so I apologize if I haven't gotten back to you yet. I will get to it soon. Thank you very much, and I can't wait to see what you make with this project that has sort of been my life for a couple years now. So thanks again, and peace.